Lynch, we never got the chance to catch up last week. But the previous weekend, we had 2 games on the road. We came away with 4 points. You must have been happy with that.
Yeah, we had a good weekend. We knew we had to win both. We took each game one at a time, and coming away with 4 points was a massive weekend for us.
So the Saturday night down in Kilmarnock, we got off to a great start. I think by the end of the second period, we were at 5-2 lead. But as always, Kilmarnock came back at us, and it was a tight game at the end. But what was your views on it all?
That rink's got the tendency to throw up a period like that during the game. I thought the first 2 periods were very, very good. Building up a 5-2 lead, I thought we were playing great. They came out hard in the third period. We knew they were going to. And like I say, you always get one period a game in Kilmarnock where there's 7 or 8 goals in it. It got a little bit sort of harum-scarum towards the end, but the guys dug in and came away with a great win in a difficult rink to play in.
We've played down there 3 times this year. We've came away with 3 victories. I don't think many teams will do that down there.
No, we've done well in that rink this year. We had that one game that ended up, 16-5 or something like that. I can't remember. And we've won the last 2 league games in there as well. So, yeah, you're probably right. I think a lot of teams drop points in that rink over the course of the season. So it's a bit of a relief, in all honesty, to get out of there with points every time you go in.
And then the following night, we were in Braehead, take on the Pirates. Another victory, and you must have been delighted with that.
Yeah, it was a great way to round off the weekend. I don't think we played as well on Sunday night as we did Saturday. I think we looked to maybe take 1 or 2 shortcuts and things like that at the wrong times, but we were pretty clinical in front of net in the first 2 periods, and we effectively had the game won by the end of the second period in there. So yeah, great all round weekend for us.
And we done things a little bit different that weekend. We went away to a hotel. We stayed overnight on Saturday in Glasgow. Do you feel that played a big part going into the Sunday game with the less travel?
Yeah, maybe. It was just something that we looked at the start of the season and saw, 2 away games on the West Coast and back-to-back nights. So it was something that had been the plan had been in place to do that right from when the fixtures came out. In all honesty, you know what? It was a good weekend. We did a little bit of bonding. We had a couple of meals together and a couple of beers together, and it was everything worked out the way we planned.
And that's a question I need to ask, Lynch. Did the boys all behave?
Most of them. A couple of them think I'm buttoned up the back. But, on the whole, everyone looked after themselves and each other. So let's just leave that at that.
So last weekend, a very rare weekend off. The games have been coming thick and fast recently. Do you feel that was just maybe ideal just to get the guys get a chance to rest up?
There's 2 ways to look at it. One, we had we've got a couple of guys that've got a little niggle or 2. So giving them a week to sort of recuperate wasn't a bad thing. But I'm not a big fan of having a weekend off at this stage of the season, but it is what it is. The schedule had this weekend off right from the get-go. We knew it was coming, so we're taking the weekend off as a chance to recuperate and recharge and get ready to go again tonight and Thursday, and then get ready for the weekend.
And that's it. Leads us into the weekend. 6 points up for grabs. They don't come bigger than this against the Tigers on Saturday and Lynx here on Sunday.
They don't. It's massive again. These 4-point games are huge. Everybody knows that. So we'll worry about Saturday first, and then hopefully we can take care of things on Saturday. And then once the game's finished on Saturday night, we'll start thinking about Sunday. But we don't want to get ahead of ourselves first. Saturday night's a big game. Sunday is too. But massive weekend for us. We still can't really afford to be dropping any points. So.
And that's it, Lynch. We've got 4 league games left. On paper, if you win the 4, you win the league title. But it's not going to be as simple as that, is it?
No, it's not. And I still think there's probably going to be a twist or 2 before it's all done and dusted. Just much like last year. But we're in second place and we're a point or 2 behind Aberdeen. But like you say, it's kind of in our own hands. If we win our games, we'll win the league. If we drop a point or 2 somewhere, then we know we need somebody to do us a favour. But like I say, I still think there's going to be a twist in this one yet.
And this Sunday against Aberdeen, we will obviously, I think there'll be a massive crowd in the building. This is when we need the fans most to be the loudest and get behind the boys.
Yeah, we're going to need them. We're going to need them to cheer us on and help try and push us over the line. Any bit of help we can get is going to be beneficial to us. But listen, we go into both these games this weekend with confidence. We're playing well just now. We've had good results against the Tigers this year. We had a great win here at home against Aberdeen just at the turn of the year. So, there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. We go into these games, we play with confidence, and if we play the way we're capable of playing, I've no doubt we can win both games.
No, but well, Lynch, I've said it about 10 times this season. A huge weekend, but we look forward to it.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Xander, the last time we spoke to you was on Caps TV, was after your first training session. How much have you been enjoying the season so far here with the Capitals?
Yeah, no, look, it's been good. I mean, we started off really strong, had a bit of a dip, but I think we're coming back strong for the back end of the season.
And how have you found the standard of the league compared to, like, you played in the Australian League during the summer there, and obviously you played in the NIHL one last season. How have you found the SNL compared to these leagues?
I think the SNL sort of compares a lot to the NHL one. I think it's very similar to that wise. But this sort of the Australian League is sort of a bit close to like the Elite League that we got here. So it's sort of a little bit lower than Australian League, but right up there, and I'd even sort of say a bit above the NHL one.
Yep. So, Xander, we're in a title race. We didn't have a game last weekend, but the weekend before, we picked up 4 points on the road. It must have been a happy bus coming back for Glasgow that Sunday night.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, going into the weekend, we knew how big that was for us. And I think, we all sort of came together, put a shift in, and came out with the 4 points, which was much needed going into this title race.
And so the Saturday that weekend, it was down to Kilmarnock. Never an easy place to go. And how have you found playing down there this year?
Funny enough, I mean, I actually think that we're a team that strive down there. I think, just with how technical we are, how quick we can move the puck, I think, because it's such a small rink where you don't have much, time to do anything, we actually play really well down there and get a lot of pucks on net, and we seem to do well when we've gone there. So I've quite enjoyed it.
So we got the job done down there. We came away with an 8-6 win. You grabbed a goal. It was your 4th in 4 games. You must be happy that you're hitting the net consistently coming into the business end of the season.
Yeah, no, look, it's good. I mean, I always sort of like to get a bit of form, going to the end bit of the season. So, I mean, glad can just sort of help the team and, get us over that final line and give us the 2 points after each night.
And on the Sunday night, we headed to Braehead to face the Pirates, a team that caused us a few problems this season. But a great road performance saw us pick up a 6-3 win. How do you feel that game went?
Yeah, look, I mean, we've been a bit shaky against Paisley over the season, but I think, we got the 2 points the night before in Kilmarnock, and we sort of knew that we had to finish the weekend off with another 2 points, going to this title race. And I think we all just sort of pulled together and, got the weekend out the way with that and had a good win.
So that weekend as well, we went away. We done it a bit different. We went away to a hotel for the night. We stayed over on a Saturday night through in Glasgow, kind of to cut down the travel. Do you feel that helped the boys going into the game on the Sunday?
Yeah, 100%. I think, having a team together, after the win on Saturday, we just sort of hung out together for a bit, got a good night rest, and then sort of had the day to just kind of bond, just be together, which, we don't normally get on, each weekend. So I think it was good for us to just all come together, spend that time together and, dial in and, get ready for what was a big weekend and then also going into this title race.
So, as I said, we had a rare weekend off last weekend. This weekend coming, a massive weekend. We've got a 4-point game against the Tigers up in Dundee. And then, obviously, a huge one against Aberdeen here at Murrayfield on Sunday. Every game's crucial now, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, especially the one against Dundee, that's a 4-point game. So that's huge. And then, obviously we've got, the couple of games against Aberdeen going to the end of the season. So, we know the task we have on our hands and, every game is a must win for us from now on out.
And just finally, Xander, what have you thought, the Caps fans this season? It's been 1,000+ fans each home game. That must be great to play in front of.
Yeah, 100%. Look, there's been an absolute great atmosphere to every single game that we've had here in Edinburgh. It's been exciting. They've been loud, and it's just great to play in front of. And we had a little bit of a rough spell, but they stuck behind us, and we used that as momentum to go through as well. So it's been really good with all the fans that we've had. Brilliant.
Well, listen, all the best for the weekend, Xander, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Thanks. Sounds good. Thank you.